A very warm welcome to our top three finishers of the FIA Formula One Mexico City Grand Prix. In third place, Max Verstappen. In second place, Charles Leclerc. And taking the 10th win of his Formula One career and his sixth of this 2025 campaign, our winner, Lando Norris. Lando, superb race in what was a superb weekend for you. First the pole yesterday, then the race win by 30 seconds. Would you say this is one of your most dominant weekends in Formula One?
I think it's the one where I just performed the best. I don't know, dominant or not, but it's the one where I think I've just performed best throughout, from FP2 all the way to the end of the race. You know, so in a way, I think it's just my best performance through a whole weekend. All my laps in qualifying. All my practice, all my race. So,
Lando, what is it about the car this weekend that has allowed you to perform like this?
That's a good question. I mean, the car's just quick, you know, it has been the whole season, but clearly it's still, it's difficult to drive at times, but I think when you just find that sweet spot, it can be down the road and make your life a bit easier. So I don't know, it's hard to say like what's better about mine than the others, but just a bit more grip, and that's normally always the easiest answer.
Well, for you, the main excitement came on the run to turn one after the start. You made a great getaway, then you were 4 wide into the braking zone. Just tell us about what happened next from your point of view.
I don't know. I've not seen a replay or anything. I didn't know we were 4 wide. I went in first and I came out third, I think. So that was the most I saw. But I don't know. I've not actually seen a replay, so I need to go and rewatch it. But Mexico Turn 1 is always eventful every single season. I think having I don't know if having such a good start helped me or didn't. It definitely gave me just a long time. A good length of time with some breathing space and being able to position the car a little bit more how I need and how I want. But I still had to attack into one. I knew the others around me were going to attack, so it wasn't like an easy one. But I kept it ahead and was pretty straightforward from there.
Well, as you say, straightforward. You disappeared out front. Were there any dramas? Were you tempted by a 2-stop?
I just didn't need to. I was definitely tempted. But yeah, it wasn't needed. No point for fastest lap or anything anymore, so didn't have to.
So 4 races to go. You're back in the lead of the World Championship by 1 point. Zandvoort must feel like a long time ago now.
Yep, but it's still very clear in my head. So it's. I mean, you put that behind you, right? It's you forget about that as much as you can, and you've just focused on every race coming up. You forget about every previous weekend. Of course, you try and learn from every situation, but every weekend's new, and you have a fresh start to try new things and try and do better than before. And I feel like that's what I've done very well this weekend. So, the last few have been decent. This has easily been my best performance. But it's still a long way to go. So I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep trying to be consistent against some very quick guys around me. And I think that'll be good. But doesn't mean because I'm ahead or behind or whatever that I have to drive or do anything differently. So just keep doing what I'm doing.
All right, very well done today. Thank you, Lando. Charles, let's come to you now. Congratulations to you, your best results since Monaco. Just how much satisfaction do you take, not only from today, but from the weekend as a whole?
Quite a bit. I mean, it's been a very positive weekend. I think we did not expect to be, replicating what we've done in Austin. We knew that Austin, we had done the perfect execution, but we also knew that on paper we maybe didn't have the pace that McLaren or Red Bull had, and to be on the podium at that race was a surprise. But we managed to do that again, and one step higher on the podium as well. So it's been a really strong weekend. I think as we know already, in terms of pure performance from the car, it's been quite long that we've been switching our minds to 2026, and so we've been that hurted us a little bit more into this last part of the season. But by doing perfect executed weekends, we managed to get 2 podiums in a row, which is a really nice feeling.
Max was gaining rapidly at the end there. How relieved were you to see the VSC come out? And the aircon.
Yeah, I was very worried. I thought it was an earthquake or something. Yeah, I was very happy to see the safety car coming out in the last 2 laps. I think without it, there was more chances of Max getting past than me staying in front. Especially with those medium tires, the feeling was just not there from the beginning to the end. I was definitely tempted by the two stops, but I don't know. At the end, I just stuck to what I was on, which was the medium tire, and tried to make it work, and we did. It was close. We got a little bit lucky, but I'm proud we made a stick.
Can we get your thoughts as well about the run to turn 1? It all got very spicy for you.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that at all. I normally quite like fighting, but in this case, being in the middle of Lewis and Max, it's those kind of situation where as a driver you cannot do much, just pray that Max and Lewis will give me enough space just to make the corner, and I touched a little bit with Lewis, and then there was very poor grip on the outside, so I had to cut the corner, but luckily for both, for the 3 of us, it had no consequences.
So Ferrari are now back in P2 in the Constructors' Championship by just the 1 point. Is the car fast enough to stay in P2 through these last 4 events?
It's going to be very, very tough. If I look back at the last 2 weekends, yes. If I look before these 2 weekends, not really. We just need to focus race by race and to do the perfect execution, just like we've done in the last 2 races. That pays off, obviously, as always, but it's very difficult to be performing at this level all the time. And but that is the standard that we need to target, and hopefully that will be enough to give us a second in the Constructors.
All right, very well done to you. Thank you. And Max, we'll come to you now. Well done on a great race. Just how good a recovery was this from you and the team, given where you were with the car a couple of days ago?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I didn't expect to be on the podium, and I think even in the first stint, it was not really looking like it. I mean, at the time, I thought we were just slow and struggling on tires. I do think then, of course, when we swapped to the soft and the others were mediums, it all looked a bit more competitive. I think, I mean, still not to the level of Lando if you take the average of the race, but the soft definitely was a better compound to race on, and it all felt a bit better. So yeah, I think overall to be P3 has been really good and yeah, for us difficult weekend.
You rolled the dice at the start. Given the long run to turn 1, I think some people were surprised to see you start on the medium and not the soft. Can you?
I was surprised everyone else was on the soft.
How hard did you think about being on the soft?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So that's why I was very surprised. Yeah, I had a very good start. Yeah, then you just follow the slipstream, 3 wide, 4 wide. Yeah, I mean, just following, of course, what the car next to you is doing. So I had to move left, and then at one point, of course, you are on the curb, and then I started bottoming out on the curb. So that was quite hectic, and then a bit of rallying in between turns 1 and 2. Yeah, that was quite fun. And then, yeah, got back onto the track, found my position again, and then actually, yeah, the first 2 laps were a bit hectic, but at the same time, also very quickly, I could see that the grip was just not there, and I was really struggling, actually, yeah, to just follow the cars ahead of me.
Look, final one from me. You've gained on the leader of the World Championship again. You're now just 36 points back. Just how bullish are you feeling with 4 events to go?
I mean, I lost 10 to Lando, if you look at it like that. So, I said before the weekend, everything needs to go perfect to win. And this weekend didn't go perfect. So that's your answer. I think it's going to be tough, but let's see what we can do on other tracks. I hope, of course, we won't experience a weekend like this again. But it still shows that, yeah, we're not quick in every scenario. And that's what we need to understand, I think, a bit better.
All right. Max, thank you very much for that. Right. Let's open this to the floor. Please remember to give your name and publication. First one, please.
Hello, Lando. Congratulations for your first win in Mexico. The last McLaren driver to do it was Ayrton Senna. On top of that, you are now the new championship leader. How does it feel to be part of the history of a track with so much flavor, so much legacy? And secondly, if you consider that you are now the new favorite driver to win the championship?
I mean, first of all, I think to win anywhere is pretty good. I mean, to win here is also very special. I mean, with the stadium and everything, it's one of the coolest podiums of the season. Yeah, probably along with you know, Monaco, Monza, Silverstone, that kind of thing. So it's pretty special. And of course, for the first time, you know, since Senna won here, it's nice to bring McLaren back to the winning ways here. Obviously, for such a long time, and to have my name, you know, anywhere close to someone like that is pretty special. So yeah, it's something that's always nice to look at. And I'm sure to look back on in 10, 20 years is pretty cool too. So that's great. And for the championship, I mean, who knows? It's still pretty tight between us. Max has still caught me over the last, 6, 7 weekends. So yeah, ride what you want. It's your decision. But you know, I've been keeping my head down, keeping focused, doing my own thing, and that's all you can do. But every weekend's new, every weekend's different, and still a long way to go. So,
Thanks for that. Next, please.
Tim Haraney, TSN. Question for Max. Max, that soft tire stint looked pretty impressive, but when the VSC came out, you know, what were you thinking? Was it frustrating to see it?
No, not really. I mean, sometimes the safety car has been very nice to me as well in my career. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's how it goes in racing. Would have been fun, I think, to the end. Well, maybe a bit more fun for me than for Charles defending, but it would have been a fun ending, I think, for everyone to watch.
All right, thanks. Next.
Lando, quick one for you. Well done on the win. Just wondered about the booing. Where's that come from, and did it sour the victory at all?
Did it? Oh, already? What was the last bit? What was the last thing you said?
Did it sour the victory at all?
Oh, sour.
Yeah.
I like sour sweets, so I don't know. I don't know why, to be honest. And people can do what they want. Honestly, they have the right to do it if they want to do it. So I think that's sport sometimes. I don't know why I can't stop laughing when I get booed. So it's I think it makes it more entertaining for me. So yeah, they can keep doing it if they want. Of course. You don't want it. I prefer if people cheered for me. But I don't know, who knows? Like I said, I just concentrate on doing my things. It was the same in Monza and a few other places. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I just can't stop laughing. So if they want to continue, they can.
Next, please.
Okay, Carlos Jalife from Fastmac. Let me give you a little bit of background on why the booing. It seems that the Mexican people think we did a poll that you're being given the championship. That's why the booing is coming. And we asked, what should Lando do? And they said, return the 3 points. That was the question that got the most percentage of the answers. So basically, that's the background of the booing in Mexico. I don't know about any other places. So would you be willing to return those 3 points?
From where?
From the race that you stopped, they messed up your pit stop, and then you were given the place back that got the 3 points, the extra points. So basically, that's people feel that you're being given the championship, basically.
Sure. If they want to think that, then they certainly have the right to. They can think whatever they want. Yeah. I guess from us as a team, of course, we try and do things fairly. That was the comments we made back then. The same with 2 years ago in Budapest, when I could have won the race and had to let Oscar back through and let him win the race he deserved to win. it was no difference to that, really. It was an incorrect decision that we made as a team to box him first, or me first here. And to be honest, if you want to have the 3 points, they can. But they have the right to think whatever they want. Like Oscar deserved the win last year in Budapest, I deserve to be ahead in Monza. Simple as that.